that you would engage to those on the outskirts of Jerusalem. Save us now, Jesus. And the way you saved them, come on. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. So what was going on before Jesus actually got onto the donkey and began to ride into the city, and before they began to scream out, Jesus saves us? Let me kind of contextualize it. Can I go gangster? Go with thug life. Put it Machiavelli terms. Imagine what was happening in his year of popularity. I'm almost done. Jesus was in Southwest Little Rock at the local house where they were drug trafficking, and they were selling people's bodies for a little income on the side, and he was at this house where it seems like heavy drug trading was going on, and Jesus is in the house talking to the dope dealer, saying, do you know who this God is that you pray to before you go to sleep at night? Do you know who this God is that you pray over your food to before you eat? Let me tell you about who this God is. Oh man. Jesus was in East End back in the day, talking to the local woman who was known by everybody in the hood to be the one that would put out if you had something to give, saying to her, when was the last time you've been with your Jane Doe or John Doe? And asking her, are you really fulfilled in those relationships? So the message is getting back to the church folk that this man who was supposed to be witnessing for God is hanging out with the sinners. This Jesus now who is at the Pulaski County Courthouse trying to say this man is a man of good reputation. You know he just stole your HDT last night. This man is not credible. He's causing false witnesses. He's telling people they're not who they are, although everybody else sees them as being one way. Jesus saying, I know you were a dope dealer, but now you can be saved. I know you were a prostitute, but now you can be saved. I know you were a criminal, but now you can be saved. Jesus was giving hope to the hopeless. What was Jesus doing there? He's about to come into the city now. He's been through this year of popularity, and he's been through this year of opposition where the people in the church say, well, you know, at the church so we have a meeting because we need to go to South Florida and spy on this Christ. I know the house because I went by there. I drove by there. And that's the only way I know where it is. But I can tell you, I can take you to the house where Jesus is. And y'all out there with the HD cameras, yeah, we filming this, we got this on TV, we got this, because we see him, we're going to show him he's been living and singing. And all that stuff he's been talking about, God, that is not credible anymore. We're going to prove that he's wrong. So, well, you know what's happening, right? So his year of opposition, he decides that he wants to come now to the annual church convention. A place that he stayed away for 3 years because he knew there was some religious folk in there trying to harm him. And so Jesus decided, well, you know, I've been on the countryside spreading my message. I've been in the hood. I've been to South Little Rock, East End, Howard Court. I've been on 12th Street. I've been spreading my word. Now I'm going to go into downtown Little Rock, where the convention is, where the saints are gathering at the convention center, and I'm going to bring to them my message because they were the ones who rejected me. Now watch this. So all the apostles and all the bishops going downtown to the convention center, they riding in their limousines. They got their entourage and their black SUVs riding behind them, right? And folk falling out the trucks trying to run behind them. They got their religious garb on, they got their plates up, and they're walking into the convention center. And all of a sudden, they hear something coming down Broadway, and they hear the car moving from side to side, and 22s on it.